Hello everybody. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on the chat soon. Just give me a moment. Let me catch up on the chat. Hello Jay, how are you? I'm tired right now. Oh my gosh, why are you tired? Well, it's the end of the week, so it makes sense for you to be tired. And hold on. Let me catch up on the Twitch chat. Let me see who's in. Twitch was not twitching earlier today. Okay, so let me see. Hi, Nelly. How is Nelly doing? And hello, Roots. Hello, Nimbo. No. Hello, Nelly. Hello, Roots. Hello, Becky. How are you guys? Listen, my idea was to explore Snezhnaya and like talk about the lore. We're gonna do that, but right now I am stuck and I need to unstuck myself, or at least I need to finish this part. I got crackers and strawberry jam and cheese and mozzarella cheese because I'm so pissed with the way they put together the stories of this game. I mean, of this nation. I mean, it's like every single place you turn around, there is something going on that pulls you immediately. That's driving me crazy. Is anybody else going through the same thing? Hi, Nelly. Hello, Becky. Becky, how was your day? And listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I feel so desperate because do you see my character? I cannot see the feet. I know, I'm sounding crazy right now, but not being able to watch my feet, the feet of my character when I'm playing and walking, that drives me crazy. Oh, they got new glasses. Yes, you cannot enter, and let me tell you, and the Archon quest, it doesn't matter where you teleport, it's gonna start right away, and it's pretty long before you can reach a part where you can actually get out of the Archon quest. I wanna get new glasses. Sorry, I'm chewing. My mother would have died here because I'm talking and chewing at the same time. That's uneducated stuff, so I'm gonna mute my microphone for a little while. Because they designed the game that you either walk like this to watch your feet, or you know, people are gonna think I have a fetish with feet. It's not a fetish, it's like, do you see how weird the angle of the camera is? Okay, that drives me crazy. There's also like a bat somewhere up here, but I cannot see where it is. Well, anyways, let's go. Now I am stuck in this. And listen, let me show you. This is supposed to be... Yeah, I haven't done any of those, okay? They give you primogens, but I haven't done it. So, this is like the Archon quest, right? And then this is like the work quest, but the work quest has 3 work quests. It's like 1 work quest with 3 work quests. And I am right now stuck in one of them, in one of these 3. Like I'm doing and this one. The stones beast like goals seated. I tried doing this one, but it was driving me crazy. I will go there eventually. And every single thing here, it's do you see those branches? They steal your energy. I hate this. I am struggling. Do you see I cannot see their feet? This is so unnerving. And I should have picked up the chest first, because sometimes they take you away from the place and you they kind of take you away somewhere where the story continues and you cannot like go back and pick up the chest. That is very crazy what they did. You cannot zoom out, Nelly. I swear. Hold on. Look at that, by the way. That's what I'm eating. Like crackers, cheese, and strawberry jam. Because I'm anxious. Have to watch where you step. I know. And now I have the feeling this Eye of Gragea is like not a good guy. Or not like a good whatever entity it is. Like, why is there no music? Because if you're not gonna voice the actors, at least put some background music or something. I don't know why you cannot zoom out. I'm gonna show you, hold on. There's no way you cannot zoom out. It's like it was invented by some devilish dev or something that has a beef with people's feet. Makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, people, so lore 9. What do you guys, do you have questions? Anybody has lore questions? Any lore thing you may want to discuss? Don't worry, you don't have to read this thing. I'm not reading it either. I'm gonna be watching the VOD after I'm done and downloading the VOD so I can take my own notes. Otherwise, we're gonna be forever while I write. Listen, Roots. Do you know what I loved about the Archon quest? It was solid. It stuck to the story. It was, the amount of time was reasonable. And it gave us like a bunch of lore and a bunch of things right away. I loved it. For me, this and the Moon World Quest has been the two best written pieces of lore in the entire game. What are the questions? I have questions about Odette's cutscene at the end. Okay, go ahead, shoot. Let me tell you, I had to do the Archon, which I actually recorded and then watched the recording again to understand like a few things. I think, I don't know, I have the feeling that it was not as straightforward as I initially thought it was. But go ahead, shoot. Let's talk about Odette. If you guys don't want spoilers and you haven't done the latest Archon quest, this is your cue to mute the chat, the stream, or put it in 1% and do other stuff. Okay, we're gonna talk about that now. Hold on a minute. I'm pulling my Archon quest notes and the first thing we have to understand, I'm sorry, I was chewing, I was looking at the file, and I am now putting the dish away because I don't want to break it. It's my daughter's, so put it around here somewhere. No, listen. First of all, what was it that Odette had in her hand? It was a core ignis. But that core ignis didn't contain a part of Signora inside. Okay? That's the first thing that you need to understand. So this Signora had arranged this core ignis for Odette with Arlecchino. And what it actually has inside, I mean, what she gave to Odette, what Signora gave to Odette, was different from the stuff that Signora gave to everybody else. So Signora asked Arlecchino to create 2 words flame and put it inside the core ignis. And that is very significant because in simple terms, what I could understand is that it is a special flame belonging to Arlecchino that has the ability to burn away memories, specifically memory ties to a person past and the Fatui. So, Signora knew that she might not survive. And she made arrangements for Odette's future. So she had Arlecchino place a portion of the two-word flames into the core ignis. And the idea was essentially if Signora didn't come back, Odette could use the flame to burn away the memories that bound her to the fatui. Not the memories that Odette had of Signora. It was like a way that Signora could give Odette a way to walk away from everything. So at the end, Odette decides that she doesn't want that. That first of all, she did enter the fatui. Let's say because of Signora herself, you know, and because she felt she had a depth of gratitude with her. But at the same time, Odette thought at the end, you know, yes, I came here because of a gratitude depth, but at the same time, I am here and what I do here, you know, the life that I'm doing, which is dancing. Remember that Signora thought at some point that maybe Odette was not built to do the fatui job because Odette wanted just to dance. So it was a way of Signora telling Odette, you know what, I'm not, because that was supposed to be given to Odette if Signora died. So it was a way of Signora telling Odette, you know, I no longer exist. I'm already dead. And here you have your passport to live the life that you want, to just dedicate your life to be a dancer. And cut everything you remember about me, the fatui, the life we share within the fatui. So it was a gift. But Odette could use that flame to burn away the memories that bound her to the fatui. Defiant, yes. So it was like a way that Signora said, you know, you can walk away from everything. But Odette decided, you know, I'm here. And she chose something different. She decides that she doesn't want to erase Signora's memories from her mind or what happened to her. So she actually destroys the core ignis. So by destroying the core ignis, Odette was choosing to remember everything. If she had used the core ignis without destroying it, then the story would have been different. Basically, that object was like a message plus an escape mechanism that Signora prepared for Odette as a gift. At the beginning, I was a little bit confused because I thought she needed to destroy the thing so she could forget, but it was all the way around. Actually, if you go back, I don't know if you did it, but after she destroyed the core ignis, if you go to the thumb of La Signora, you can actually see the little flame flying, and if you get near it, you can actually touch it, and that little thing goes inside the thumb, and it gives you like a chest, and I think it gives you like an achievement at the end. So basically, Odette was just saying, you know what? I am choosing not to forget. At the beginning, I thought it was backwards because it makes sense, you know, that... Do you see all this time I have been here? That plant is sucking my energy. And somehow this doesn't pause when it... All these harbingers want to be so sacrificial. Yes, they are. But we must remember, dear Lord, thank you. I am done. Where is the chest? Oh, how am I gonna go up there anyway? You see, listen, no zoom, Nelly. No zoom. Can you see that? Me trying to zoom? No zoom, Nelly. This is so bad.
Should be worth holding on to.
Is this like...
Time to catch my breath.
So I was saying, I remember that Odette, we must remember that Odette is actually the next, I mean, she may take the place of La Signora. Do you see that? Those are stupid plants. They're killing me. If you get near the plants, okay, so I have questions. I thought that I was gonna be able to open all the waypoints. What waypoint is this one? At the same level? No. It's at the same level. Oh, it's up there. How do I go up there? Oh, wait a minute. Stupid thing. Can't believe that. I cannot see my feet. This is so disturbing. What am I supposed to do? Like... And I cannot stay inside here for a long period of time because... let's see if it's down here somewhere. Oh. Everything is a puzzle here. That's something else. I don't even know why I am picking up all these things, but... But at least I will use them. How can I go to that waypoint then? Here maybe? Oh. Was I already? Yes, I was already here. You know, it's very weird that I'm not dying. Not that I wanna die. Yes, I already read those ones. Yeah, but there. Yes, I was already here. What is that stupid waypoint anyways? It's weird, like no enemies, no anything. I mean, not that I want enemies. There is a chest nearby. Oh, thank you so much. We have to. We have to give a gift to this person, whoever they are. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna like that comment. Okay, I'm not dying, surprisingly. What do you mean I'm back at the same place? This is kind of crazy. How do I continue? How am I supposed to unlock that waypoint? Where is it? So the waypoint is above. We're back from break, yes. Hi, Shelly, how are you? Let me catch up on the chat. Oops. Where is the chat? Oh, here it is. Hi, Wallet, how are you doing? Welcome back, Shelly. I'm trying my sea boil in Roblox. Avaspec, hi, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, you got a phone? Congratulations. Remember, don't give your phone number to anybody. That's why Discord is safer in a way. You had a busy day today. Yeah, well, it's the end of the week. We are all tired. What do you mean reconnecting to server? I guess I'm gonna have to ask my husband how to unlock the waypoint. He already has everything at 100%, so. And you cannot escalate walls in this mode either. So it's very frustrating. Okay, let me check what does this says. Hold on. Claimable rewards. Thank you. Oh, so I cannot continue. Let's see. How am I even gonna get there? Let me see if my husband remembers how to do it. Hi, Bunny. How are you? I am doing good. Okay, my husband is gonna try to help me find that one. Let us ignore that it was that I just had to get near it. You know, I was getting complicated thinking it was heat. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. I think if I do three,
Frag out!
and then I do one. Oh shoot. Oh. I guess I'm dead.
State number 2.
Why is not working? Maybe this is ridiculous, you know, and I feel they introduced all this new mode and they didn't. Hold on a minute. Let me think. What if oh, this is so frustrating.
Light him up. Try this. Reload.
The thing is that while I'm doing this, maybe I have to continue the other stories and then come back here. One of the things that the game lacks is explaining things. Like, what am I supposed to do? Well, it's obvious I cannot continue through this path. The closest waypoint is this one. So what I'm gonna do is continue the other stories. I will come back eventually. It bothers me though. At least this one I was able to open a waypoint inside. I spent all my leftover. Okay, so in this one, I had such a hard time to get here. You guys cannot begin to imagine, but we're here now and there is a wedding. Supposedly there's a wedding, right? Now, you know what I feel is a lack of respect? All the radishes we are getting. Oh. Well. We're supposed we have been invited to this wedding. Let's see what happens with the wedding. I hope it's voiced. No, it is not voiced. It was... Well, but there's pretty music though. I'm assuming we can go up here. You see what I mean? When I was telling you guys that you get sucked into stories and stuff. The morals are so beautiful. Okay, he's supposed to be painting. Wow. Should we talk to everyone? Welcome to the house of Hesperides or Hesperides or Hesperides. I'm gonna talk to you later, Oksana. Oh. No. This is one of those things that you have to watch over and over, right? Like, you have to do it several times and it gets more complicated. This is why Genshin needs to make whatever falls from a chest to be picked up immediately. Okay, well, I will do... You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this because I know I'm not coming back here. What was the question? A third sin. I guess are the ones sleeping, right? Oh my gosh, the last one is difficult. We have to watch everything. Three dead, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, 5. Wait. 7, 8, 9. There were like 9 dead, Vershina, and
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Seriously. What? Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
okay, we finished that one. Let's rest. Hi, Senatang, how are you? Okay, so there's a wedding going on, and we're gonna watch whatever happens in this wedding. How did we ended up invited? Well, like in a very far away train station, you find like this wedding invitation. I cannot even remember how it went on and on. Let's catch up. This is like a wine cellar. Why am I even here? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get lost. You know what? Isn't that the painting? What's this way? Oh my gosh, she's so huge. Oh, they live for love. Oh my gosh, he was hoping to find a young human maiden who might steal my heart here amongst the wedding guests. Hey, hi Janto, how are you? Welcome to YouTube. Oh, he wants his heart to be stolen.
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free.
Maybe I have to put them both in the same direction. Oh my gosh.
Back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
Okay, maybe we need to read. Oh, you see what it says is pointing towards that direction.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
And these are the white birches, so... Oh, Nuna is...
Huh? All that work for this?
Nuna is so smart. I'm surprised. Oh, I'm sorry, big guy. Okay. Who's this? Well... Yeah, but you're telling me... Okay, where we should go? Oh. Never mind. Seems we have to go this way. I need clear directions. Oh my gosh, Yanto. A big hug. I am so sorry. My deepest condolences. Hoping that you and your family can find a little bit of comfort in this very difficult time. But you can stay here. Stay cozy, quiet. You don't have to participate or anything. Like we are in a random wedding right now. Paimon is nervous. Why? Yeah, so the wedding is between this Pavlina, the princess of Snegurochka, and a guy that I know nothing about the guy. If Aglaya story is anything to go by, Pavlina sounds completely enchanted with him. Humans even tried to steal him away. He must be some once-in-a-lifetime heartthrob. Maybe this wedding is more than it seems. If what you saw in the Pale Crown Palace really happened, then Pavlina was one of the people who betrayed Miss Akinsh. Yeah, which means Pavlina probably has one of the pieces of your body. Intoxicated. So the woman is intoxicated. What is this woman? You got a new badge? What is the new badge, Bunny? Okay, so she carries a piece of my body's power in her life too. Oh, interesting. Love is what truly feeds the soul. Oh, those are beautiful words. We were born without soul, so we chase after love because we long to have one. We live for love and we live because of love. Click on your name. Oh, you got a lunch community member. Yes. You got the chocolate chip cookie, like double chocolate. Thank you for the support. Oh my gosh, so she has that thing for humans, like, but the humans who share their souls with us, they can be such terrible creditors who end up forcing us to live by the rules of their fickle love. Oh my gosh. Larissa once stood here too. You all saw the betrayal with your own eyes. Treachery so vile, it cost her both her soul and life. What do you mean? But her death brought no shame upon us. On the contrary, it was something to be proud of, for it proved that nobility was always part of her nature. Nevertheless, her passing was a great loss to us, for there was no Snegureshka more pure-minded than Larissa. Pavlina thought during her time at Hevergelmir, oh my gosh, no, perhaps even before then, she had already been tainted by human ways. That will probably explain why she sees things this way. It is the sort of idea only a human could have, even if Pavlina herself does not realize it. Actually, what Paimon really wants to know is that going to be your speech at the wedding? It sure doesn't sound like one. I know, Paimon. Her wrongful death will be the final page in our kind's tragic chapter. The new beginning granted to us by the gods shall soon arrive, and from this day forward our soulless past shall finally come to an end. You never knew the truth, and there is no need for you to know it now. For this day to come, a sacrifice had already been made some time ago. Oh, what's happening? It feels like the air in the room has just changed all of a sudden. Come to us, soul water, born of the gods and made for the gods. Come to us, Icor, come, offer yourself up for our sake. Is that our brother? Oh no, it's somebody else. if that is the groom, I mean, it's like a child. What is happening here? This is the weirdest. I thought my wedding was weird, but I can see, it could have been more weird yet. We have to do something, Miss No Name. Paimon has a feeling this ritual isn't the wedding we thought it was going to be. Why is the guy so depressed? He's obviously being taken away. Got that. However, the Snezhguroshka princess came to possess a fragment of power before she might have found a way to claim the rest of it now. I mean, I don't know. I think there was something fishy around the wedding. Hey, hi. I am loving it. So far, although, oh my gosh, although I do admit that I'm struggling in this area. She wants to defy the natural order and give those under her protection souls, but she would never be able to do that by herself alone, and that is where that power comes in. Oh my gosh, we're gonna fight that woman. She looks scary. Look at the size. I mean, he's a boy. I mean, he cannot be more than 12 years old. What is happening? I'm traumatized right now. So this is not a wedding. It's like he's gonna be sacrificed or something. Okay, so Axinja showed up. I know this is probably the last thing anyone wants to hear right now, but a court jester is supposed to speak up when advice is needed, isn't she? Listen to this. Axinja, though I do not know how you managed to escape that inescapable prison. So it was not inescapable, woman, to begin with, because we were able to escape. But you were not invited to today's proceedings. So it's not a wedding, it's a proceeding. You never would have said that to me in the past, Pavlena. What changed you? What is the pain of an ambition that could never be satisfied? But you and I both know I have every right to be here as an uninvited guest. Stop it! I don't like you, Pavlina. Why keep on fighting when you know it? No, when you know it won't change anything. You know you won't win, not even now. Oh my gosh. I know, and that's why I came with someone. What the hell happened? This has been a very weird, I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD myself because an endless waiting of hours, but please don't tell me that the quest ends there because I'm going to throw, oh my gosh. Did we faint? Compassion is something to be respected, Miss Paimon. Listen, this is why I play this game, and I have said this in the past a bunch of times, but I'm gonna repeat it now. Here comes the moment with Nuna as a mother figure, right? One of the things that I love about Genshin is, and about many games, including like Infinity Nikki, is that we get lifelong learning from it. I remember once I was in this thing. It was like a TED talk, but it was not a TED talk, right? It was like a conference, and there was this exercise the person doing the conference made us do. It was like, you know, talk to the person like next to you, exchange live things that have happened in your life, and try to see it through the lens of compassion. And the lens of compassion was a series of questions that they gave us like in a piece of paper, right? So the woman next to me was way older than me, because also this was like a few years ago, and she was next to me, and I remember her telling me that at the time she was I guess it was 57 years old, and that she felt that there were things in her life that she wished she had done, but that she didn't do them like at the time she thought it was like the correct time, you know. And now she was living a bunch of her dreams. She was living them through her kids. Like, for example, she told me that she couldn't go to college, and now she was like 57, and, you know, she felt she didn't have the time to go to college. And that she, you know, like, one of her kids was going to college now, or was in college, or something along those lines, and she felt that she was, you know, like living the dream through her kid. And then in the lens of compassion, which was like the piece of paper, there were a bunch of questions, right? And one of this has nothing to do with Genshin lore. This and the first question was that, like, the first question was, what's your initial thought about what this person is telling you, right? And my initial thought at the time was like, you know, why does she says she doesn't have time? I know she's 57, but she can still go to college. She doesn't have to live the dream through her kids' eyes, blah, blah, blah. So that was my position at the very beginning, right? But then the lens of compassion made a series of questions. I don't remember them all, but I do remember one of those questions because it got engraved in my mind. It said to, if in the conversation with this person, the person had shared with me information from her past. Like, why did she think what she was thinking? And then I said, no, she didn't. That was the honest truth, And then there was like another question telling me, if the person didn't tell you, but why do you think the person is thinking what they are thinking? Like, why do I think this woman, this lady, 57, she looked amazing, by the way. It was like she looked healthy to me, and I was like, why do you believe she believes that, she cannot reach that dream of her, which was basically she wanted to become a nurse. And it was like without asking that person. And I came up with some things, like, okay, maybe she doesn't have the money, or she doesn't have the time, or maybe she's in an abusive relationship. I came up with all these ideas and of why she may be thinking that. Then, there were a bunch of other questions, and at the end, the exercise needed you to go back to that person and talk to that person and ask them, why do you believe it's too late for you to go to college? And I remember this woman, 57, I guess it was 3 kids. And she like took a while thinking. And then she said, you know what? Honestly, I don't know. I think it's because when I got pregnant with my first child, I was in my first year in college, and my dad got very pissed off, and he said something along the lines, you are going to be a nobody for the rest of your life. And she said maybe, and she laughed, like she was making a joke, but I could see she was hurt for that thought. And she said something along the lines like, maybe I believed him. And with this line, compassion is something to be respected. That's something I learned in that like the compassion lens is trying to look at the thing through the lens of compassion. I tend to be very objective. I am not very compassionate. I have built compassion within myself, but I am not very compassionate like by nature. By nature, I am very objective. And in objectiveness, there is no compassion at all. None, not a single bit. But it's true. I think when you look at the stuff through the lens of compassion, you do become a more respectable person. And I love this, that the Eye of Grahea said, compassion is something to be respected, Miss Pamon. That was like my blah, blah, blah of the day. That has nothing to do with Genshin lore. So, I'm writing that quote. Okay, so maybe if any of you guys are lost, let me share. Oh my gosh, Shelly, you're co-working at this time? I congratulate you though. So, who's the Eye of Graea or something along those lines? This is like a mechanism that we find when we arrive to Snezhnaya. But it is not like any generic gadget. So the Eye of Grahia, or I don't know, is like this mysterious, so far mysterious, sentient mechanism that we find in an abandoned station when we first enter Snezhnaya. And it takes the form of a monocle-like device, but it's not like an ordinary gadget, okay? It has become like an Snezhnaya exploration companion with abilities. Like it can store Kresnik energy to protect against extreme cold. And it's the thing that helps us create the Prime construct. It's also the one calling and operating the Snezhnaya train that we have. It helps us with environmental puzzles, and it takes us to all the important places in Snezhnaya, right? It's like a Snezhnaya Paimon up to this point. However, there is a bigger lore up to now about this little guy, right? Because he doesn't remember some stuff, but he does remember that his body was divided in 3 fragments. We found one in the last work quest that I did, and this is the second one we are looking for, right, in this work quest. And I believe, for what I have been reading so far, that the eye is connected to the ancient history of Snezhnaya. Like the first Tsar, it was not a Tsaritsa, it was a Tsar. The first Archon. And it seems to be tied to the Pale Crown Palace, to certain souls, and some supernatural powers or forces that surround this region. So that's what it is so far. As we advance to the last work quest, I may find more information. So for me, he's like a consciousness or something. So basically, this wedding seems to be going on and on and on and on and on for a while now. They are like maybe trapped in this loop or something. Okay, so basically, this Pavlina is like a fae, and they can only become whole through love. Let me tell you something about love. We're gonna talk about love now, because Snezhnaya is living up to its name, talking about the lore. And talking about love, actually. I believe, this is like a personal belief, that every single species, I mean human, in the case of us humans, but I would say the species that actually can think or, form certain thoughts, like primates and us humans, there's something that goes in the relationship when you got relationship with other people. And I'm not talking here necessarily about your partner, because like I have my husband. We have been together for quite a while. We met in college. alive together almost, right? But I do believe that love is what makes us whole. That's why Nuna fights very hard and tries to be compassionate, tries to be caring. All I can see is the Mora above our bed. So we're gonna probably have to find someone called Mishkin. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh, Axinja, qué sé yo, I don't know. Is the creator of the eye? Okay. So we need to pick up the piece of this guy. I'm gonna share with you one of my favorite poems when we're done with this. Why are we talking? Didn't this woman tell us like we should grab the part before the Pavlina woman is still weak? Shouldn't we be doing that? So Paimon likes her hair very much. She's not willing to give her hair up either. See? Did you see what the traveler said? Oh my gosh. I wish I could go back on the video. Basically, the traveler told Paimon was saying, you know, I need to think about it. If you ask Paimon to give an arm, a leg, or a little bit of her hair, you know, because, and then the traveler said, you cannot deplete yourself for the sake of others. There you have it, people. Don't deplete yourselves ever. Before the clock strikes 8. Thank you so much. Now I have some urgency, but this is all I could see when we were talking. The Mora. Why is not rotating anyway? This is killing me. You know, Nuna is Nunain. And that doesn't give me anything. It doesn't give me an achievement because I thought so hard on that one. That's it. Just my OCD being fixed. Oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. Guess I got it. Ah, Nuna is so smart. I think my brain is gonna fry. People, did you guys see that? I'm so proud of my own self.
So, what's
I don't care. I'm gonna clap to my own self.
Nothing.
Luna, back 5 years ago, you wouldn't have guessed that one. Oh my gosh. Nuna is Nunain. Nuna is very peak at this moment. Nuna, you did it. I'm so proud of me. No, we showed you the invitation. Well, Aglaya, we already took the chests. Hey, hi, Claire. Oh, let me give you a shout out. Although I think, why didn't you get a shout out? Oh, Lure can decompress. Yeah, it was a long day for you, and it's Thursday, so it's like Friday Eve. This is a VIP lounge. We cannot go in. I don't like you, anyways. Where are we supposed to go? There is a... Oh, is that the waypoint? People, the waypoint. Hello, Mel. How are you? Mel, I have missed you. There's nothing here. No Cryoculus. No nothing. let's go then. And if there is, then I will have to come back eventually, right? Okay, everything is cat related here. There's something wrong with the base. Let's see what happens. Yes, but because before going further in, I need to know. I also need to navigate here. Okay, this is creepy. What am I supposed to do? It seems. Oh no, nah. What am I supposed to do to finish doing this? Did I do it? I don't understand.
Huh? All that work for this.
Did I do it right? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I still need to... I don't understand what I have to do.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
Okay. Let me see. If... but wait. Now, thinking about it, let's go back inside here. Now that I think about it, I could place it here.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Never mind. I had to do this. My brain is fried, but I did it. Okay, this doesn't look pretty. In games, whenever you see purple and stuff, oh my gosh, are we gonna leave the Christian's chest?
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
I'm guessing we have to get out of here. I don't think I am in the right place. I think I have to go back inside. Look at that. That chest is almost invisible.
Huh? All that work for this.
So how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, stairs. Luna, stairs. But I'm running away from the. I mean, I'm running. They did a very crappy design on this map. Oh. Oh my gosh. People. My brain is braining. Look what I found. Okay.
Come on, keep it up. How tiresome. Come on, keep it up. How tiresome.
You know what I think? We have 4. This is number 4. So this is number 1. Yeah.
Take a break.
1. Sense. Three. Are we sure? Okay, this is 2. Oh my gosh, I made it wrong. How can I reset it?
Come on, keep it up.
This is 3 and this is 1. Okay, this is number 1.
How tiresome.
That's number 1. That's number 2. Oh no, I screwed up again. That was number 2.
Take a break.
Okay, so here we go again. This is number 1. Okay, Nuna, you can do this.
How tiresome.
This is number 2.
Come on, keep it up.
That's number 3. What do you mean? This is killing me. Okay.
How tiresome.
That is number 1.
Come on, keep it up.
That is number 2. 1, 2, 3. Then
How tiresome.
and that is number 4. Oh my gosh, this is stressing me out. Ah. I'm frustrated. Hey, Ilda Hack, how are you? Welcome in. I'm frustrated. I'm trying to solve this and it's not
Don't you
solving.
think? I wonder who else is.
Oh my god, Shelly has been working so hard.
Take a break.
One. Two. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about the wedding. You know what? Let's forget about this. We will come back here. Where is it that I have to go? Let's stay there. It's telling me that I have to go down there. I totally forgot what I was doing. We will come back over there.
Time for more snow damselettes.
Okay, we are technically watching what we have to pick up. Please tell me this is not like... Yes, Paimon, you can tell all the stories you know. Oh my gosh. We cannot. Okay, so where do we have to go? This is like totally unfair. I don't even know where do I have to go. Where am I going anyways? Oh yeah, the tree. No, Nuna.
Is this an answer from this world?
My God. I'm not good at this. Yes, but don't show it to me. I know where I appreciate it though, but and you cannot run. We escalate this tree anyways. Please tell me I don't have to get out of here without being noticed. We just left a chest back there. Yeah, Paimon got tired of talking. Do you imagine that? I mean... So technically now... never mind. Leaving anyways. What do you mean? My dear Lord, give me patience. I don't have a lot. Yeah, but how am I supposed to get up there? Oh my God. So pissed right now. Go to the chapel. Where the hell is the chapel? No. No, Luna, you're going in. You need to go out. I am quite sure this is not the way to the chapel, but... I will do what I have to do. Well... We are on our way to the chapel, people. We did it. How? I don't know, because Nuna decided to go the wrong route. Now the stupid waypoint is down there. I should have opened that waypoint, but... This is so crazy. Icor or Icor. All this effort for nothing. Oh, so the guy is admitting he doesn't reason and he doesn't have any intelligence. No, but we don't want to defeat anyone, Paimon. I don't like fighting, so we're not defeating anybody. I don't want to defeat anybody. Luaminma, I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your war joint request. This is so sad. You know that I have seen that love stories do not end well here in Snezhnaya. I don't think she loves him, despite what he's saying. I think she's just using him. This is so sad. So basically, the guy is giving up. After all I went through to get you that, I left a chest back at there in that garden. I'm hoping I can go back and explore, right? I hate the Pavlina woman. Ah, my gosh, she killed him. What is this? Are we gonna have to fight? I'm guessing.
Installation chamber.
Contains crystalline. My command. Impossible. Impossible. Take a break. What a joke.
Cleanup sequence initiated. I live within you. Go. Orders given. Orders received.
Impossible. A spot of tea time entertainment. Such defiance.
Life goes on.
Take a break. Come on, keep it up.
This is the most crazy wedding we have been invited to. What? Just gonna go to the marker location thing, but oh my gosh, we found the waypoint.
Heaven's well made my bones.
Take a break. How tiresome.
Impossible. Impossible.
Well, people, it is what it is, right? Did it have a message? It's sparkle. I don't know.
Go.
Come on, keep it up. Take a break.
Installation chamber deployed. Island secret. Sacred name. Fortune visit.
How tiresome. Contains crystalline. That's my hypothesis.
This is so crazy. Where is this story going? Where are we going? Like to heaven? Maybe we're there already.
In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
You see what I mean? Why didn't let us get there and at least open the waypoint? You see the waypoint is red. And now I'm in a cutscene. And I don't know how far this stupid cutscene is gonna take me. This is so stupid. I'm gonna have to... Oh, it unlocked. Please be careful. What am I supposed to do? G. Blah, 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 blah. Lightning rod. Well. Oh. If this is not the craziest thing Genshin has done ever, I don't know what is it. sorry, but I need to pay attention to this. I am... Now what am I supposed to do? Throw myself down there or something? What if I die? Oh my gosh, wait, I'm going in the wrong direction. Nuna is so dead.
This tea party.
Okay, I died. Yes, revive me. Yeah, be aware of whatever temperature. What am I supposed to... Okay, first things first. Where is that chicken? I have 500 chickens for a reason. What I'm afraid is, do I have to do this all over again? Oh my gosh, we're gonna get fire here. It's a good thing. Wait a minute, Nuna. I have to go all the way there. Oh my god. I guess I'm going in the wrong direction anyways. I have to go that way, right?
Regrettably, there's...
Give me a moment, people. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Nuna. If I time stamp it, would you look at my VOD sometime? Of course. I just saw your video. Do you know what happened to me this morning? I was on your stream this morning. Do you remember? And it told me that my streak was broken because I guess it didn't record it because the thing that happened. I hate this. Okay, people, this is what I'm gonna do. First things first, eat more chicken. Second things, use my husband. But that's it. At least I have 500 plus chicken, so... Okay, let me check. Can I get over there just walking or something? No.
Yarny Palace again? Ugh, seriously, what's the point in all these endless meetings?
Defensive mode engaged.
Come on, keep it up. Ugh.
Let me ask my husband. Hold on, I refuse to die once more.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Okay, I brought in special forces.
tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break. Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Okay, that was my husband helping me not to die. I thought it was down there, but it was you have to continue going upward in the tree. So we're gonna have to fight this woman. No, you didn't, Mel. Don't ever say that. You didn't join in a bad time. I don't know. This Sinjad woman. She conveniently only appears like in a specific moment. What do you mean?
Guys.
Take a break.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Wheel of life. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Such defiance.
Faster? Okay, opening box.
There is Chi-Chi 2026.
Witness this great ritual of transcendence!
A spot of tea time entertainment. Take a break.
Insulation chamber. Heaven's well made mine.
There is never enough amount of energy recharge in a DPS. I don't know why they are so sacrificial, honestly. You seek a tomorrow, a place of eternal joy and flow, and a word of everlasting love. But what about us, Faye, and those without love? Why does this person... They will be reborn in a new courtyard. Why does she have a Primogen over there? Well, that's fine, woman. Everything has to follow a cycle. And when the cycle is over, it's over. You know, something I don't understand from us humans, well, or characters in games, is that it's so difficult to let go. That's something I learned very early in life. Letting go is healthy. So letting go is healthy. Do you know why? I am a firm believer that there are things that have a cycle. And when when that cycle is complete, the best and more healthy thing to do is to let go. I remember that I had a boyfriend, and there was this moment in our relationship where I was pursuing some dreams and my career. I mean, I was very clear of what I wanted, right? But he was also clear of what he wanted, and I was honest enough, like, you know what, I cannot provide what you need, and that's it. And I removed myself from the life of that person. He got pissed off and told everyone that my heart was a big block of ice, which is not true, by the way. Nuna is very warm inside, although I do admit that I had to learn to be compassionate, because sometimes I tend to see things very objectively, and that is not good either. Oh, she vanished. I'm quite sure she's gonna be like a local legend or something. By the way, I beat one local legend today. I mean, not in Snezhnaya, of course, like in Not Cry, but I was so proud of myself. So anyway, back to story time. So, I mean, I was going to college. I was working. I was spending at my house only like enough hours to sleep and have dinner and do homework. So that was like I would arrive home around 10 p.m. and go to bed 2 a.m. And that was my life. And then waking up the next day at 7 a.m. to go to work. And that was my life for 5 years almost. And he was pursuing something else, right? And it was not fair. I mean, he wanted me to kind of look like, let's pursue these together. And I said, you know, why do I have to sacrifice what I want to get? I mean, I work very hard for my scholarship. And I said, and it's also not fair that you give up the things that you want to have. Of course not, Mel. You never disturb my time. What is the stupid power we're looking for? I hope that I'm not dying. So he said, no, we can make this work. But I knew that it was not gonna work. So I am like one of those people that I don't like middle points. Personally, I either eat the whole cake or I don't eat it at all. That's me. I know, you know, that may sound extreme, but when I go for something, I go with my all. And I said, you know, he said, you know, we're gonna make it work. And I remember that night, he called me. I was just finishing doing my college homework and I wanted to take a bath and go to bed. But I felt terrible because, well, I wanted to talk to him too. And he kind of said, you know, we were talking, and I remember that he had some background music. That is the last memory I have. People, I was lying in my bed, we were talking, and the conversations, I mean, I cannot tell you how it ended. It just ended because I fell asleep. And I felt terrible. And I said, you know, and he was kind of understanding. Like he said, yeah, you were tired. But I said, this is no relationship. So then he said, when I sit down with him and I say, you know, let's talk about this. Let's end this. I mean, I don't have the time to have a relationship right now. It's not that I don't love you, it's that I cannot be the person that you need me to be in this relationship at this moment. And let me tell you, it hurt me, but as I told you, I have been like very objective my whole life. And I remember that he said, okay, let's stay friends. Which I said, okay, you know, because it was not like we were ending in a bad way. But then I said, you know, I knew it was like staying friends with him was not going to allow me to move forward and to heal. So I decided to cut it out. It's like, it's not that we're enemies, it's just like, please, like, I didn't have any contact with him after that. I mean, the universe was very kind to me, and he ended up going to live like to another country, which made things very easy. I mean, easier even. And then things ended. He did tell everyone that I was, you know, that I had like a big chunk of ice as a heart, and I didn't even want it to be friends. But you know what? I felt bad because I was like depressed and sad, but at the same time, I felt lighter. At the end, things didn't work out. We did find each other years later. I was already married and he was already married. And I remember that it was like in a high school reunion thing, and I remember that he kind of made this nickname, like, how's that Alaska heart of yours? And I said, you know, it's filled with polar bears and tundras and beautiful, like, auroras borealis at night. Up to these days, he still makes a joke about that answer, but sometimes things do not work. Not because two people don't love each other, which is kind of what was going on in this, but because, you know, love requires more than only love. Love requires freedom. Love requires respect. And do you guys remember? Love requires compassion. I told Paimon, you know, your level of compassion is respectable. And love requires sacrifices. The problem is that it is required by all of the people involved. And here, you know, this woman, you know, she claimed that she loved, and I think in front of her eyes, what she was doing was love for her people, trying to give them a soul, trying to give them the love that they didn't have in their hearts. But still, she was making that choice, and it was costing other people things, and sometimes then those stuff do not work. Googles. I like the fact that we name it Googles. Even the Googles has amnesia in this game. Do you guys? All I can see is the chest in the background. No, I'm sorry. Nuna is so greedy. All I can see is the chest in the background. Oh my gosh, they gave me the pebble of freezing heart. Now, if that ex-boyfriend see this quest, it was gonna say that it was a pebble of my freezing heart anyways. And I was like telling the story.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Ta-na-na-na-na. Ta-na-na-na-na. I don't know. I don't like this place. It's freezing. There are no lamps around here. And there are not even chests around here. I'm quite sure there's like why is this random structure here with nothing on it? Oh my god, this is so depressing. There is the waypoint. Okay, so where am I? I am in a very creepy place. Where do I have to go? I want to come here. Where's that? I don't know. I need to maybe navigate to this one. This is so complicated. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna be right back.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
Okay, sorry about that. Ta-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. How can I go over there? I don't know, but we will find out. I have discovered this. Listen, people. What is... Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, we need to solve these puzzles, right? Okay, this is number 3. This is number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 4. Okay, so number 1 is here. How do I reset this one though?
Come on, keep up.
1.
Oh, tiresome.
2. And then number 3 is on. But I know it's not gonna work. And number 4. How can I reset this? I don't know and I need to know.
Take a break. Come on, keep it up.
Okay, number 1. I reset it, I think, in the way. Number 2.
Oh, tiresome.
Right. 2. And then number 3. And then number 4.
Take a break.
Just the heavens know how long it took me, hi silly, to do this thing. Genshin is Genshinin, it's killing me. It's a Sonic Genshin stream tonight, yes. Okay, Nuna, I sent you the video with the timestamp. The night quill is kicking in, I think. Yeah, that night quill is terrible. You're gonna sleep like a baby. Good luck with all the puzzles. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by even if you're not feeling that good, right? The things we do for a chest.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Sandrani, what are you doing? Listen, the chest is always the
inside.
first thing you pick up.
Not that I care.
Oh, wait a minute. Told this thing that I needed to do that.
Yeah.
I can't see where this is going. There I am, following the Zilly. What are we gonna walk? Like the entire Snezhnaya? No, I guess we made it here. Are you kidding me?
Big mistake.
Oh my gosh.
Defensive mode engaged. Take a break.
How tiresome. Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Where did it go?
Huh?
Where did
All that
it
work
go?
for this.
Where did it go, people? Oh, it's there.
Yeah.
Where is it? The least you can do is take me to a place where there is
Huh? All that work for this.
oh shoot, I'm toasted. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh.
Were my calculations unsound?
There goes Chi-Chi.
Go.
There is don't think you can die here though.
Faster? Okay, faster. Faster? Okay, faster.
I mean, I should revive Sandrani. Oh my gosh, I have 15 minutes left. I need to go to bed early today. I have been sleeping very bad, and last night I didn't sleep very well. What is the fried egg? And now we need chicken. Where are my 500 chickens? Are you kidding me? No chicken? Yes, the chicken has to be somewhere. I'm tired. I mean, Rizal is such a nice friend. Now that I'm thinking about it, she took a VOD of her streams, time-stamped it, and sent it out to me for me to do something. Can you guys? I mean, that is a good friend because she's sick. Okay. What's over there, anyways? Navigate. Still trying to find the other one. It says that it's down there. But down there where? For everything that's holy. Down there. Okay, let's go. If I enter through this door, how can I go down there? This is not down, this is up, and I think I'm back at the same place. Suck at this. Let me see if it's this way. For heaven's sake, I found it. Oh my gosh, thank you. Can I go into the VIP room now? I'm supposed to get the VIP pass. Anyways, another place that I want to visit is the garden. Here in the garden, I left something. So technically the garden is in this level. I need to come here. If what do you mean? There is whatever Oculus over there. I'm just gonna pick up the Oculus and I will. Are you kidding me? How do I get that there? Let me guess. It's one of those. I mean, Nuna is nailing this. Nuna is Nunaing.
Yeah.
I still need to nail some of these things down, but I feel a little bit more confident that the first time. I mean, in the first few days. So I want to go back there, but that's not gonna happen tonight. What is this? Have I been tracking that guy since this afternoon? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we advanced a lot. We completed the stones. And we got primogens. Okay, we completed these two now. The next one is down in the dumps, but that one is at the very beginning. And these quests are not... Nuna, I unlocked TCG last night. Oh, in Genshin? Do you like to play cards? I'm sorry, I was in hyper focus mode. Have you played it? Do you like it, Lila? What? Oh, we got a new avatar. What is that? Oh my gosh, that is so sad. I'm not gonna wear that avatar. Okay, people. We gotta go to the meeting point rewards. I have Molani's car and Ganyu's. You know what? One day, honestly, I am going to sit down and try to learn TCG. I don't have many cards because basically I unlocked it, play for a little while, and then how many quests? Dear Lord, this is crazy. Look at this. So we just need one more of the fragments, which is this one down in the dumps. But I can't wait for the Serenita to have but it's so cool that I love Molani. You know, Molani was one of those characters I don't know why I don't use. Well, I do use her a lot. And I'm trying to do the Stygian Onslaught and stuff like that, but she has been a very good investment for me. This is my train, people. Where did I live? What do you mean I was in this devilish palace and still this waypoint is not unlocked? Well, not. Train. No. Well, since the train is not here, I guess I'm going to spend the night at the hotel. I love Molani. She's one of my favorite characters in Natlan.
Welcome to the adventure.
Thank you, Catherine. Okay, people, so mission has been accomplished. Oh, wait. I need some flowers. And I always pick them up every day because they are easy to pick up. I need 105 of them, oh my gosh. But we will get it. Guys, I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if you have noticed, but if you haven't noticed, Nuna is gonna show you something now before I leave, okay? You see this beautiful palace where the Tsaritsa is, right? You see we have guards here, right? If you come over here and you take the clock, right? And you set the clock for, I guess it's a 6 or something. It's something around here. Let me see if it's here. Has it already passed? Let's see if it's here. Or maybe no. Let's do it here.
More
Jet. Oh my
snow.
gosh. What time was it? And now I cannot remember. there you see it's at 6 p.m. or it is 6 a.m. right now. If you change it, you can actually experience the change of guards in front of the Snezhnaya castle. And I think that detail is so cool, right? I have an addiction with changing my PFP. I don't know, guys, why you do that. Look how cute. Those are like the little details in the game that, I don't know, make everything so worth it. Look at that beautiful thing. With that, people, with that change of guards in front of them.
In fact, I've taught myself
Saritsa
to play
Castle.
many different instruments.
We are saying goodbye tonight.
I need piano,
For
and I'll
those of
show
you on
a thing or
Twitch,
two.
we will be raiding shortly. If you want to exchange the channel points, please do so. There is an ad breaking process. I didn't notice that, so I'm gonna hold on for a little longer.
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free.
It's so hot that I have drank like 3 times this jug of water just during the stream in 3 hours. Okay, the ad break has ended. So, listen, we are raiding on Twitch. There is a channel point that you can use and drive the raid train and
Called back to the
send
Zeppel
us
Yarny
to
Palace
a
again?
streamer that you like and that you want to support.
What's the point in all these endless meetings?
If not, I'm gonna be choosing where to raid. Okay. Na 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 na. Hold on. Okay, so Nuna is choosing because nobody used the channel points. After I have chosen,
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't
we
you
won't
think?
use
I wonder who else is free.
the channel. You cannot use the channel points. So tonight we're gonna watch a little bit of Wuthering Waves. So we're gonna be raiding Dreadwind Night and get ready to copy the message. And for those of you on YouTube, the stream is close to an end. There is no raid happening. So here is the raid message for Twitch. Titles do matter. Titles do matter. We brought cookies and lore for Dreadwind Night. Okay. Who's Dreadwind Knight? Dreadwind Knight goes by the he, him pronouns. He's one amazing guy, a member of the community. You can see him on Discord, but he's also a streamer. He's 4 followers away from reaching 400 followers. So pretty please, if you still don't follow Dreadwind Knight, please do so. He's an amazing person, a very kind human being, and the type of people I like. So we're gonna be rating Dreadwing Knight. Those of you on YouTube, thank you so much. Mel, thank you so much for being the most amazing mod anybody can get. Lila, I love your new PFP picture anyways. And we're getting ready to raid Dreadwing Knight. Thank you so much. Tomorrow it's Friday. We will be doing co-working in the morning. So although tomorrow I have a very slow morning, it doesn't matter. We're gonna do co-working.
I like
And I'm
music.
gonna see you all
In
tomorrow
fact,
morning.
I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Take great care of yourselves. Please remember that you are unique and that you matter. That there's nobody in this planet that has 8 billion people that can occupy the place that belongs to you in the world. So hang on tight. We can do this together. Kisses. Good night, everybody.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously, what's the point in all these endless meetings? It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again?